Welcome to How Trombones Changed History. Here you will learn how the trombone came to be and how it is utilized in today's society.
Before we demonstrate the usage of this instrument, let me give you a brief history. You see, before the trombone, the only brass instrument in existence was the trumpet. The trumpet was used in warfare to signal troops and to call out kings. It was also used in festivals to play fanfares for the masses. This was all until craftsmen rediscovered the ancient Roman art of folding a brass tube. They'd put one tube inside of another so that it would slide back and forth. The invention of the slide didn't necessarily mean the invention of the trombone. What first came was the slide trumpet in the 1400s. It was a trumpet with valves that utilized the slide. By the 1420s, the modern U-slide had been invented as well, which was used on the actual trombone. By the 1720s, there was a coexistence of slide trumpets and trombones. During this time period, soft instruments such as the flute and piccolo were used by more higher class societies, such as noble patrons within their chambers. Louder instruments such as the trombone and cornet were used on more public occasions, and were generally looked on as outcasts of society. Nobles preferred to know how to play at least one instrument. However, wind instruments were no good. They thought the physical activity involved was just too much, and it made their faces ugly. By the 1560s, alto bands had formed within churches. These bands included trombones and cornets. In fact, Venetian composer Giovanni Gabrieli at this point was solely making music for wind instruments. It's like a big step for trombones had occurred. But growing trends had caused the trombone and the trumpet to grow out of style and old-fashioned. Plus, the rising popularity of violins caused trombone parts to cease to be made. By the 17th century, bassoons and oboes had taken over, and by the 18th century, all English courts and German-speaking courts had replaced their trombone and cornet bands with that of French-style oboe bands. After the French Revolution, the new Republican government mandated that major festivals be held to commemorate the fall of the Bastille and other revolutionary events. These festivals were held outside, and the customary string orchestra could not stay in tune, or be loud enough for people to hear them. Because of this, the government created a wind band the size of an orchestra to fill the slot. Emperor Napoleon I was not interested in music, and therefore let the military tradition die within France. By the 19th century, the best military music program in existence was in Prussia. There they had infantry and cavalry bands, both of which included at least 3 trombones. By the 1830s, brass bands had formed in the Americas, and by the 1850s, in Britain. And there you have it, the history of the trombone from its creation to modern day. This is a trumpet. It uses standard valves to change pitch.
This is a French horn. It uses rotary valves to change pitches. These caps, right here, cover the rotary valves themselves. As the valve rotates, it changes pitches.
This is a trombone. It uses a slide consisting of positions 1 through 7. The standard trombone has no extra tubing. This is a trigger trombone with an F attachment containing a rotary valve similar to that of the French horn. The trigger trombone has extra tubing, which alongside the rotary valve allows the trombonist to increase his range.
The slide of the trombone allows for quick, smooth, and easy glissandos, which are the pitch-bending manipulations of the chromatic scale. The crisp tone quality and the utilization of the slide allow the trombone to portray this recognizable swing-style theme song flawlessly. Did you know the modern march originated in Austria? The trombone is entirely necessary for marches because of its strong, brassy sound. This allows the trombone to sound mean and menacing whenever the occasion calls for it, as you are about to hear in this popular yet epic embodiment of imperialism. Unknown to most people is the ability of the trombone to evoke emotion. Clearly evident in this widely known Beatles song, the trombone takes advantage of its sliding technique to engage the listener's deepest feelings. Another example of the trombone's aptitude in changing musical styles is demonstrated in this classic theme of driving rock. Prime examples of the trombone's flexible range, glissando techniques, and unrivaled tone quality are apparent in this timeless classic from Walt Disney.